It's time for another scene-stealing side.
Thanksgiving edition.
That's right, so move over, turkey.
The Sprouts are in town.
Sprout. So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My sprouting Loon.
Yes.
So folks, it's Thanksgiving. That means we're doing all kinds of delicious dishes. And today we are doing a side that is
just amazing.
People that don't like Brussels sprouts, go back for seconds. I'm telling you, it's that good.
Totally.
So I'm going to go ahead and get started.
You want to get started?
Yeah, let's get my pancetta going. So we're going to start off with some pancetta. I've got 4 ounces.
Italian bacon, if you will.
It is. If you don't have pancetta, you could use bacon, or you don't even have to use. If you want to make it meat-free, you could just skip this and just you're going to use a little oil.
Yeah.
But, all right, so get going on this.
All right, now look at these giant Brussels sprouts. Those look so good.
I just got those at the supermarket, and they're beautiful.
Amazing. All right, so we want to roast
about a pound.
All right, a pound of them. You want to roast them. So what we're going to do is add a little oil. I put about a tablespoon in here. I kind of did a little more than that.
That's okay.
And then I'm just going to get them all coated. How's your...
My pancetta is doing very well. I've got a nice hot pan over here.
These, I can't believe how giant and green these are.
They're gorgeous.
All right, so now I got these good and oiled up. I'm gonna throw them onto my cooking sheet here, my baking pan or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna throw some salt and pepper.
Cooking with the Loon.
Whatever it's called.
Don't you love, everyone has their own Loon that they love to cook with. I hope you do.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know it. Okay, so we've got our oven preheated to 400 degrees. Now, I think roasting it softens them. It gives that, roasting always just deepens that flavor. So I would highly recommend
I
that.
liberally salted these.
That's okay. That's very good.
Yes.
So that's going to go in for 20 minutes. Halfway through, we're going to flip them.
Great.
Okay, the smell, isn't it ridiculous?
It is so good.
It is basically
smelling in here.
Italian bacon, so anytime you're making bacon, honey. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am just going to use a slotted spoon to very, not so carefully, but whatever. If you leave some behind, no big deal. Do you want to remove this? So what? Obviously.
Oh, okay, because you want to cook.
I'm going to make a roux. Well, first I'm going to cook.
You're going to cook some onions.
I'm going to cook some
onions.
onions.
You're going to use the grease.
The rendered grease. It's like bacon grease. So we all know how delicious that is. Now this is what, like I was saying, if you don't want it, pancetta is so good. It matches beautifully with Brussels sprouts. But if you want to go meat-free, no problem. Just skip this part. You're going to need some oil like I've got here. So you just do a couple tablespoons of olive oil or butter. Butter would be a better choice.
Oh yeah, let's do butter.
Yeah, let's go with butter. Now I'm going to crank this heat back up. Now I've got, just depending on how much onion you like, I don't like the onion to overpower this, so I do like a 1/4 cup to a half a cup.
So good. This whole gratin is amazing.
It really is. It is shocking to see people that say, "Oh, I hate Brussels sprouts," and then they eat it.
It's like, you know what? I think I need fifths.
I know. And this recipe can be easily doubled. This comfortably feeds 4 to 6 people. So if you're feeding a crowd, easily double it.
Yeah, just double it. Get a bigger pan, right?
You do a 9 by 13. Also, you can do this in advance too, and we'll get more to that in just a moment. Oh, yeah.
So great. It smells good. And actually, at the 10-minute marker, I went ahead and flipped those Brussels sprouts over so we can get them nice and roasted on all sides.
Nice and even. Okay, so these are looking beautiful. These onions are starting to brown just a little bit, just the way we like. It took about, I guess a little less than 10 minutes. He flipped them at 10 minutes. Now I've got 3 cloves that are minced that I'm adding in here just to deepen that flavor. Oh, it's so
Look
amazing.
at those little nuggets of juiciness in there.
I know. It's crazy. That's what all makes this so delicious.
I love it. We've just started having this gratin.
Well, we love doing Brussels sprouts, but we've started doing this gratin. Gratin, as you like to call it. He's so fancy. Okay, so now I've got a tablespoon of flour, and what are we making?
Roux.
So we're gonna.
I'm in good voice today.
Well, that's if you say so. No, anyway, I'm kidding. You're in beautiful voice.
Thanks.
So we're gonna let this just kind of we want that flour to kind of cook out. So it's gonna cook out for about a minute.
Right.
Okay, we are moving right along. Now we've got 3/4 cup of heavy cream. It's the holidays, so why not? So now what's going to happen?
No, are you making a... Sorry, go ahead.
What?
Are you making like a bechamel?
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Yay!
We are.
And I said it correctly. Bechamel.
Bechamel. Okay,
Bechamel.
so what's going to happen? That's just a basic, like a white sauce, and this is just going to, that flour is going to start to do its trick, and it's going to start to thicken up just a little bit. We don't want it too thick, and I'm going to turn my heat down. But it's going to, then we're going to add some cheese, and that's when it gets really good. Okay, now you can see this is just starting to thicken. So when we add this beautiful cheese, and I'm going to talk about this in just a moment, it's going to thicken up even more.
And it's going to become more of like a Mornay kind of quality.
You're really up on your French sauces. He's so saucy. So this is what I got to tell you about this cheese, because we've been playing around with what is the best kind of cheese. Yes. And of course you go with whatever your favorite is. But this is smoked Gruyere.
Yes, we were using just plain Gruyere.
Yeah.
And then we were like, you know what, let's give this a whirl.
And oh my gosh, sometimes smoked cheese for us, like smoked mozzarella is delicious, but sometimes it's so heavily
smoky,
smoked.
yeah.
This is just the right, and it just matches perfectly with the pancetta and the Brussels sprouts. Now look at that, isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we need to add, now if you just remember this, if you're cooking with pancetta is pretty salty, so don't go too heavy with the salt. I just did a little pinch. If you're not cooking with pancetta, go with like about a teaspoon.
I know,
I'm excited.
Give me a spoon. Give me a spoon.
I know. Now I'm going to turn this off. Now the classic, you really want to do a nice little pinch of ground nutmeg, because that is just, it's just perfect.
Warms
for this
it up,
bechamel.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to let this can sit. It's ready to go. And
we've got a few more minutes with our Brussels sprouts.
We do. I'm going to go ahead and while we're waiting, I'm going to put in, I like to do half of the pancetta now. I know, isn't it crazy? Half the pancetta now, and then we top it with the pancetta. So when those are done, that goes on top. We do some breadcrumbs, we bake, and we eat. Oh, okay, now look at this sauce. So this is the consistency you're looking for. If it gets really thick, you may, sometimes that roux really does its job, and if it's too thick, you can just add a little more cream. You don't want it super, super thick, but you don't want it super, super round.
Oh, you know what? Boil some mac and cheese, throw that in there.
Okay.
All right, not mac and cheese, macaroni. All right, look at these bad boys. They're still hot, so that's why I've got my black gloves.
Loves those gloves.
I love these. So I'm just gonna cut these, I wanna cut the ends off for sure.
For
sure. And then I'm gonna leave them kind of chunky, so I'm just gonna halve them.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I love it.
Oh, and then as they cook longer, they kind of break down just a little bit.
I know,
but
it's so amazing.
So delicious. All right, I'm gonna do all of these things here. Yeah. Yay! You see, I like them big and chunky.
So did we say, so this is like a 2-quart dish. You want a nice baking dish. If you're going to double this recipe, you could do it in a 9 by 13. Okay,
wow, that looks
beautiful.
so good. All right, Chris, let me get this.
Let's do the drum roll. This is that. I mean,
everybody holds their breath.
I know. It's kind of like when you see it done like this, you realize, okay, I get it why everyone loves it, even the non-Brussels sprouts.
Wow! Get it all over there, down there. There we are, on the ends. Okay. On the ends. Don't.
We can help.
Leave no Brussels sprout uncoated.
That's right. It's a cardinal sin. So we can redistribute a little bit after we get it on there.
Yes.
Okay.
Look
Beautiful.
At that. Here, we're gonna just throw some on here.
That is fantastic.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna actually make the breadcrumbs real quick.
So breadcrumbs are delicious.
Oh, Chris, would you get? Let me do this. Okay.
While he's doing that, I got to. Oh, you use that fork.
I used the fork.
Okay, I'll get you another one. I'm going to sprinkle some. You could also just use your finger. I'm going to sprinkle this remaining pancetta.
That's a good idea. I could just use my fingers. And then I'll lick my fingers.
Don't you feel like you're in the kitchen with us? I wish you were, actually. Because then you'd know it's really, really real.
All right. Okay. So move that over to the center so that I can put this, so people can see it all nice. There we go. So I'm just going to sprinkle these on top, Chris.
You are.
All of them?
Yeah. Yep. You can sprinkle.
Look at how gorgeous that is.
You're going to want to do. This is about 3/4 of a cup. If you like it super crunchy on top, I like it kind of nice crunch on top.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got our oven preheated. It's still at 400 degrees from where we roasted the Brussels sprouts. And literally it only takes about 20 minutes. If you're going to let's put it in.
All right.
If you were going to do this in advance, you would do all of this that we just did up to putting the breadcrumbs on. And then you, like 20 minutes before serving time, you'd put those breadcrumbs on, do what we just did, and then it's ready to serve with everything else.
Yay!
The smell. Okay.
Look! Oh, wow.
isn't that?
Wow.
It's just so Thanksgiving-y. And I mean, okay, so I let this go. I said 15 to 20 minutes. This was.
Oh, wow.
It's piping hot, and we're
Yeah.
gonna let the loon eat it.
No.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's gotta be perfect.
It's so
Yeah, can we just talk
just
a little
revel
bit?
in, I know. What's it like? Well, I gotta dig into that. Oh, it'll cool as we put it.
Oh, amazing. Do you
I
want
am
to
telling you,
scooch the
it's
whole thing
just
over here?
so amazing. Yeah, let's do that. So I don't want to make a mess.
All right. Come on, right in there. Right in there.
Oh yeah. 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 I mean, I'm sorry, Turkey. You're kind of being upstaged a
Look
little
at that,
bit.
y'all. Hold on, look at that pancetta.
And those breadcrumbs,
Oh.
breadcrumbs got nice and brown. If you want them to get them really nice and brown, you could stick them under the broiler for a couple minutes. But
I think I am. You know what?
I think we have a lot to be thankful for.
I'm just gonna, this one has a lot of pancetta on it, so I'm gonna eat it. Oh, wow, okay. It's a little hot.
Yeah.
A little hot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! I will eat that. Move over, turkey. That is 1,000% Loon approved.
My mouth was like, cool off, that's so good. That's amazing.
I can't tell you, this is so.
That is so good.
Oh,
That is
here come the dogs.
I know, it's incredible. It's amazing.
It's
you
not
guys, you gotta
meat,
make
dogs.
We're so thankful for you. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Make this, throw it on the plate, and everybody will love it.
Woohoo! Bye, y'all.